We have planned this very nice wave 4, red wave 4 and red wave 5 here in the last update, so to speak, between to just the price to go between $1.310 down to $1.257. This is how it played. We've got the retracement from our first target. You can see here, by the way, first target for a short, second target for a short for the blue wave 5, to finish, by the way, the pink wave 5 here. And so yeah, from here, so we've got the retracement from the first target, went exactly into our target for a buy, as you can see, into that target for that wave 4, and from here get the rise to make one more push to the upside. So we're going to really cover what we can expect next after this nice update we have done on the YouTube channel. In the last update really here. If you enjoy the content, as always, don't forget to smash that like, to subscribe to the channel, to turn notifications. Thank you so much if you take the time to do it. It's a big reward, really. Yeah, thank you if you do that. But anyway, so once we have done these 5 waves, what we can do now, and if we have done the 5 waves, first of all, we have to determine if we have done or not the 5 waves. So to do so, what we need to do is simply to pull the extension tool from the wave 1 route. Okay, so you take the extension tool, pull it from the wave 1 route, first click here, second click on the wave 1 top, and to find the wave 3 target, you have to place it on the wave 4, the third click on the wave 2 bottom here. Okay, you add your wave 3 target, so bam, you have the 1-to-1 extension, the 1618, the 28%, the 2618, 3618, 4823, and now for the wave 5, if the wave 3 is 1618, you simply pull the third click on the wave 4 bottom, and from here you just need to add your wave 5 target. So first of all, we have the 618 that brings us with a truncated wave 5 because we stop before the wave 3 top, so it's less probable. So the most common target is a 1-to-1 extension, so we can just remove this right here because we don't want to get too much fibs. And also the 0 here, so we don't get too much stuff on the chart. We can also remove that, by the way, and remove these targets. Now we don't care anymore, so we can make this chart really not too complex to understand, really. And so now these are the wave 5 targets we will have to be aware of if we're in this configuration. Of course, be aware that there are always some less probable counts. I am not going to cover this today, but I'm really going to stick with the most probable count here. So this is the first target for a possible short if you want to show that. Again, I'm not going to show that, to be fair. First target, second target, and third target if we have to get a stop on the wave 5. Okay, be aware that on Coinbase we do have this scam wick, not on Bybit, for example. Okay, we don't have this scam wick as in here on Bybit. We do have this scam wick on Coinbase, so just be aware that it's not went that high. Okay, so now, yeah, next target if we have to push hard is the 1618, then we'll have the 2618, and if we start breaking through, what we have to do is simply find out the smaller wave of this push to the upside. If we really make something like this and we go above the maximum target, what we need to do here is simply to pull the extension tool of this 5 waves, correction, 5 waves, correction, 5 waves. Okay, so to speak, we have to pull the extension tool from the wave 1 root to the wave 1 top to the wave 2 bottom, and we are going to be able to find the wave 3 targets, same as what I was showing you before for the wave 3 here, the red wave 3. You pull it from the wave 1 top to the wave 1, to the wave 1, from the wave 1 root to the wave 1 top to the wave 2 bottom, and you add all the wave 3 targets. So 1-to-1 extension, 1618, 28%, 2618, 3618, 423, 16. Okay. This is how you can do it if you really have to make an extension above this wave 5 maximum target. Now the thing is, once we are done, okay, when we're done with these 5 waves here, just gonna remove all the draw. When we're done with these 5 waves, we are simply going to look for what next? We're simply going to look for a bigger impulsive or a bigger ABC zigzag, so to speak here, what happened in the last update also. When we're going to be done with these 5 waves, okay, if you go and check at this, I guess, this is exactly what we have planned. Once we are done with that wave 5, we're simply going to look for a bigger A wave to be in, or a bigger wave 1, a bigger wave 2, or a bigger B wave, to make then a C or a wave 3 impulsive to the upside. Why we can look for both patterns? Simply because the smaller waves are exactly the same. In an A wave, we have 5 waves. In a wave 1, we have 5 waves. In a retracement for the wave 2 or the B wave, we have a correction. In in the wave 3 here, or the C wave, we'll have 5 waves. So 5 waves, correction, 5 waves, ABC zigzag, or 1, 2, 3. If we're in an impulsive, after the wave 3, we'll have a wave 4 and 5. If we're in an ABC zigzag, there's just a drop. There is no wave 4, 5. There's just a drop after the C wave. Okay, something to be aware of. If we have to be bullish, we need to make this 5 waves to the upside, and so these 5 waves, the red one we have right now, is very good for higher prices. If that was not, for example, with a less probable count where this was an ABC flat, this was 5 waves for a C, all of this, but again, I'm not going to cover that. I'm gonna make it very simple. Gonna stay with this really. Okay, so anyway, these are the 5 waves, the wave 5, sorry, the red wave 5 targets we have to be aware of. If we start really to make some bigger push to the upside, there is another possible wave count where this will simply be a double wave 1-to-1 here, so to speak here. Sorry, let me just, by the way, pull all of this into the lower time frame waves up. Perfect. The other configuration, really a bit less probable, but still, in case we really rise from here and don't get any retracement, is simply I will have done a wave 1 to here. We're in a wave, bam, 3, 4, 5, and we are going to do I mean, we're forming right now another 5 waves, bam, another wave 2, and we're gonna make another bam 3, 4, 5. By the way, sorry, it's like this. So wait, what I'm saying right now, how I'll place it now. Yeah, we do have the 5 waves here. So this is another wave 1 to here. Okay, another wave 1, another wave to retracement. Like this, and so we're going to make a wave 3 or 5, and we have another here wave, bam, another wave 1, 2, and we're just going to explode everything to the upside, 3, 4, 5, and so we're going to finish that wave 3. In that case, we're going to make next the wave 4, the wave 5 is going to complete the white wave 3, then we're going to make the wave 4, and then we're going to make the wave 5, and when we're done with these 5 waves, we simply look for this bigger wave 1 to here, okay, but with these 5 waves. So here we do the wave 2 retracement, or as always a bigger A or the bigger B wave, okay, and the C later and the B wave here, okay. So yeah, these are the 2 different configurations really we have to be aware of really for a super bullish. So I'm gonna make this as a lower time medium, no, lower time frame 2, okay, oops, lower time frame 2, perfect. So we know exactly what we can look for, but yeah, this is a bit less probable. Otherwise, I don't want to be too bullish like this. I prefer to remain yeah, neutral really, so I'm not making you FOMO on the market or something. So I'm gonna stay with this right here for the moment. But if we start to rise big, you're aware already of the wave and you know exactly what we can expect next. That's why this is pretty cool to use the other wave, because you always know what's next. And of course, you want to understand, okay, if you have to take the trade or not, this is, you just have to read and know the flow. So speak this, for example, by reading this, you're able to make decisions if you have to take some trades. And by the way, just feel free to join the Discord server. Right here, I'm letting you know really, not all the time, but for example, I told that there is a possible swing long, for example, on Bitcoin to take with this, to play with. I'm saying, hey, clearly I'm taking it. Same for not chip PP right here. You can see I have taken also taking this, the long trade on PP right here, that brings us with a very nice bounce. Now we went back in, so you have another possible entry, and bam, we are doing another rise right now. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, just feel free to join this Discord server. Really have some nice stuff, and this is absolutely free, by the way. There is no, you do not need to pay to join the Discord server or to get access to the channel here. It's absolutely free, just waiting for you. But anyway, just gonna move this on the right, by the way, bam, and we are good to continue with. So yeah, once we have done these 5 ways, let's take the case that the top is in that case, what retracement here we can look for directly. If we have to retrace, where we can look for a buy and where we can look for a possible bounce, really, to pick for the C wave or for the bigger wave 3 impulsive. The only thing you need to do here really is to pull your retracement tool from the top to the bottom or from the bottom to the top. It depends if you reverse your tool. I reversed my tool, so it's from the top, so the wave on top, to the wave 1 root, or the A wave top to the A wave root, depending which way you want to take. But yeah, anyway, from here you're just going to add your best target, so to speak here, the 38.2, 50%, 618, 86%, 786. We have, as always, if we're in a wave 2, 73% chance to retrace between the 50 and the 618, 86%. Now, are we going to do it? We can also retrace into the 38.2 if we're super bullish and do something extremely small before to get a massive push to the upside. If we have to be bullish, we can absolutely stay with something like this. For example, flip the old resistance right here. You know, this old stuff right there, for example, into support, and now we're just going to bam, get a nice bounce from here, and here we go, pump it up. That's why you have to maybe DCA in there, you pull your stop loss below the low, you enter maybe with, I don't know, a certain amount here, and so at the end, all the for example, you place on limits, you're going to place the limits. If all the limits are filled, you're going to risk maximum of the maximum 2% of your account. So speak, if you take a loss, you're going to take a maximum 2% your loss on your wall account. Again, you do not need to risk 2% on this, okay? So yeah, otherwise, I'm going to show you the levels you can be aware of and trade direction based on direction, really. Trade the levels with direction, and what you have to do is just to read the order flow on these targets, okay? So here, the thing is, if we reject from here, these are also the 4 targets, really. For me, this is more of a zone, the 56, 166%. So we have 3 targets, 38.2, 56, 166%. For me, it's one zone, and then we have the 786. Now, these are the targets if you want to use on the wave. Now, personally, I like to use the levels in addition to this, okay? So we can see really the resistance, for example, above, everything. Now, if we start to retrace from here, I really want to make it clear, it's in case we retrace from here, what are the targets we can look for really with this. So it's exactly the same than what I just told you, really, okay? It's exactly the same, just with a bit more confidence, so we can see exactly where we can look for something, okay? So the thing is, first target, as I said, is the 38.2. With the 38.2 here, we'll have the weekly level and the lows right here up to the value high. Value high can be also a quick wick down for a possible swing fail, which have these lows. So yeah, this right here will be more right there, okay, the green box really will be the first buy zone, really can be down to the 50%, but it's a bit too big. If I add some square like that, I can add also this. That would not make sense really, so I prefer to be a bit more accurate and place it like that. If we start to break this weekly, so to speak, from $1.28 down to $1.21, $22, if we start breaking this, we can simply look here for the 6.86%, and I would prefer to go reach that path control, to be honest with you. That will be a bit better, down to the possible swing for pan. That will be my second target, and if we start breaking this, we're simply going to come back on the low here and look for these two weekly and weekly path control levels. And if we start losing this, then this is not good at all, and we're simply going to look for a new low to be made. But yeah, these are the three main targets really we have to be aware of to the downside for now. In case we retrace directly, keep in mind that if we push higher like this, it's gonna change the volume, it's gonna change the target placement here, so it's gonna change everything. And see, if we start pushing higher, we're going to hide the retracement tool, and so the third point will become it would just move up here. The 50% will move up with the swing fair pan. The 6.86% we have nothing really for the moment with the volume. Maybe later we're going to get the 7x6 will be with the path control. You see, so we have to, this is just in case really we move down directly, okay? I really want to make this clear. Now, if we push higher, if we push a bit higher, what we have to be aware of above us, really, okay? Keep in mind the targets of the wave 5. This is what you have to be aware of. But if you want to add a bit more confidence, you have this swing third pan with a weekly negative path control. So from $1.46 up to $1.50. If we start breaking this, we have this daily right here with a nice bottom of the channel. You can see we have the bottom of the channel right there. Right here we have this very nice channel right there. Okay, so from that low to that low to that top, that brings us with this very nice consolidation. For now, it will be in that case, if we reclaim, if you manage to reclaim that, reclaim above, flip to support, then it will be a failed auction we'll have done below here, a fake out really of the brick of the channel here. That's pretty cool. It will be in that case a sign of strength, as I posted with VIPs before. There is no VIP anymore, but it will be a sign of strength if we have to reclaim the range low right here. Okay, so yeah, these are the targets really above us. Let me just pull back all the levels so I can see again the confidence and give you everything. So it will be all of this really up to the swing fair pound at the top. And if we start to break this, we can simply look for the monthly negative path control with a weekly negative path control. And again, if we start to break this weekly level, we have a bit more confidence by the way with this. If you pull the retracement here, you can see we'll have the 6.86% with the overall range high, okay, with some few levels here. So this is kind of a big zone here, okay. And now, yeah, if you have to reclaim all of this, sometimes it can be really big, so be aware of that. But yeah, we will have to add, we'll just update the smaller wave really if we have to break and continue a lot higher. But for now, these are the two targets you have to be aware of. If we pull the extension tool for the, just so we can see really the confidence we have with the wave 5, you can see this is exactly what we have planned. 120 extension, 1618, match with the weekly path control and the swing fair pay, just so we can get really the confidence with this, so we know exactly where you can look for also on the level chart. And so if we start breaking this 1618, we'll have this 2618 above, okay. And if we start doing an extension, then we take, the big impulse to the upside, bigger continuation. In that case, we look for much higher prices, and as I said, a possible bigger reclaim into the channel and come back later for the AB. Okay, then the CO 1, 2, and here we go. Oops, that's a crazy 2. Wave 2 here, and then we'll have the 3, 4, 5, to the upside. Okay, so that will be a possible flip to support of the bottom of the channel. Okay, hope that makes sense. Anyway, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me in the comment section down below. You can absolutely also join the Discord server, go into the question channel, and just ask me some questions. And yeah, don't forget that all of the channels here are free. You have some live updates really on Bitcoin. I have also some amounts TA. You have some crazy amount of stuff here. For example, I am still holding the long trade. If I take a loss, I take a loss. What can I say? But this is a high priority trade, so I'm going to, of course, take it. I'm going to bet on it, and that's it. And there is always a risk management behind a trade, so it's fine. We're now going to blow up the account. But anyway, just join Discord 7 and see about yourself. And on this being said, I wish you all a brilliant day. Take care and catch you all in the next one. Cheers.